Man, don't you just love it when you have to start the day by dipping your hand in the back of the toilet tank because the chain broke, and you have to fucking fish around for it in the dark just to flush the goddamn toilet because it fucking rusted over because things are made cheaply? I don't. I really don't. I didn't need to start my fucking morning that way, but hey, here we are. Welcome to episode 14 of Pokemon Opalo, where I discuss how much I fucking hate toilets. Atisa, heading to the Indigo Forest, but you're such a little sissy. Let's test your strength in combat. You go fuck yourself. I am definitely not in the mood, Lumberjack Bonifacio. The fuck kind of name is that? Seriously, I've told my landlord to fix that goddamn toilet for months now, and the fucker doesn't. Am I gonna have to fucking test out my goddamn plumbing skills and install it myself? I have to fucking call Mario and Luigi to install that fucking thing. Do not judge a tree by its bark. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Going to the Indigo Forest. Ugh. Another lumberjack. Let me read the sign here. The government of Cefira will not be responsible for the damage suffered in the Indigo Forest. Trainers, enter at your own risk. Okay. Let's see what's up here. See if there's anything interesting. Zangoose. So would the plural of Zangoose be Zangeese? Or is it just a bunch of Zangoose? A horde of Zangeese. Doesn't sound appropriate. I don't know. These are the ramblings of a mad woman. At 7 in the morning. Oh fuck. What? Cut buildup. Lumberjack Montoya challenges you. And you have a Whimsicott, which will be destroyed by Air Slash. Definitely should have brewed some coffee before this. Or chugged a Red Bull. But Celestia, Red Bull is unhealthy, especially at fucking 7 in the morning. Well, I don't give a shit. I used to drink that shit before school. Used to mix Red Bull with fucking Mountain Dew Kickstart. And that's how I started my fucking morning. Jumping off the walls in fucking middle school like a immature little brat. Good times, man. Good times. Still remember when that douchebag stole my fucking copy of Pokemon Pearl out of my DS. Good times. Not good times, actually. Lumberjack Nero. Please tell me your father is Virgil. Why did I use Air Slash against a ground type? I guess it doesn't matter now. But yes, if you can tell, I didn't wake up on the right side of the bed today. In fact, I got a splitting headache. It's annoying, the sun is bright. No coffee. Mr. Incredible put radium in my coffee, and that's why I'm so pissed off today. But hey, my anger is your entertainment, I guess. Of course you land Fury Attack all 5 fucking times. Take that. You see me tremble, you say, well, I'm not going to tell you it's from the cold or embarrassment. Definitely embarrassment, fuckboy. Okay. Gate. Pokemon Center time. All lumberjacks. Why is none of them named like Paul? I've heard rumors that they might reopen the Pokemon League. Apparently there's a millionaire interested in putting a lot of money to bring it back to life. It seems great to me. I miss the times when I made a fortune with sports betting on the league. I was always right. The sucker born every minute. My companions left this morning for a hike in the woods. I stayed here resting. They haven't come back yet. Has something happened to them? They're all dead. The Caterpie have feasted on their corpses. Either that or they got trapped in some Ariados webbing and they like sucked the shit out of from their eyeballs. Seriously, there are some spiders out there that will entrap their prey and just liquefy their insides and just suck it out. Probably what happened to these poor suckers. This place makes my hair stand on end. Do you think I will regain my courage by fighting? No. You need some beer for that, bro. Celio! Shit. This thing has ice beam, I'm fucked. Fuck. Alright. Well. Get out of here. Watame, you're up next. Power gem. Not bad. I'm trying to get a drink of water because holy shit, something in my throat. Maybe it's asbestos. Oh, okay. And you're done. And now I'm really touched and sunk. No idea what the hell that means, but okay. The map is not very clear in this area, but it looks like there is an Ariados burrow somewhere. Well, looks like my theory about those poor suckers who got their asses like turned into skin suits by Ariados is right. Ugh. So hungry. I gotta get some pancakes. Or actually waffles. Waffles are better than pancakes. Don't at me. Though I will say, when I was a kid, I did eat a lot of waffle sticks at school and pancake sticks. Can't believe they got rid of those in the breakfast line. Those are so good. I blame Michelle Obama for that. Ooh, that's an interesting looking Ariados. I mean, Spinnerack. But yeah, like I understand that her main goal was to try to make school lunch healthier, but have you seen the American lunch? It's literal garbage. Like I remember we used to have all this good shit. Like we had tacos, we had shepherd's pie, we had Mexican pizza. What else did we have? I'm trying to remember now. It's been literal decades since I've been at school. I say decades, it's only been just one. Jesus, not that old. I know they had rice pilaf and all this other good shit. And the moment Michelle Obama went into office with Barack and she started implementing that shit, it like our lunches changed. They got rid of everything. I have no idea how they justify keeping crappy pizza and burnt chicken nuggets as an actual lunch. That is legit something I had to eat when I was in school. 5 chicken nuggets and a carton of milk. You call that a lunch and then they charge you $2.50 for it? Jesus Christ. And then we had like 3 lines. We had the regular lunch line, the wrap line, and then the third line, which I forgot what the hell the third line was for, but yes. We could get wraps, and if you were lucky, you could get chicken tenders in yours. And those were fucking delicious, especially with barbecue sauce and mayonnaise. And then the fuckers decided to get rid of condiments. They started with salt and pepper first, and then they got rid of ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, all this other like good shit that actually made the lunch taste better. So it was basically just regular lettuce, chicken, wrapped in a tortilla with like nothing. It was dry as fuck. If you wanted mayonnaise, you gotta bring it yourself. from what I recall anyway. And it was hell. The vending machines, they got rid of those. All they had were like crackers and Pop-Tarts in there, and after a while they started getting rid of that. The vending machines with soda got all replaced with just plain water, and it wasn't good water either. It was fucking Dasani and Aquafina. And if I'm gonna drink Dasani, I'd better fucking drink piss. Legitimately, if I am dying in the Sahara Desert and you offer me a bottle of Dasani, I would rather drink camel piss. That's how fucking bad that water is. Aquafina isn't any better. Neither is Deer Park for whatever reason. That shit tastes like lip gloss. But yes, we also had a school store where they used to sell a lot of good shit, and they got rid of everything there too. Started with the regular sodas and energy drinks, which I understand. They left only the diets, and then they got rid of the diets. They got rid of Gatorade. They got rid of regular juice. And guess what? All you could buy was fucking Dasani. Literally ruined our fucking lunch forever. Oh, and what's even better, we had a Domino's pizza behind our fucking school. So the year before we went in, people could go and get pizza for cheap, and they decided to change the rules, so then people couldn't leave school grounds to get pizza, which sucked. So I remember we came up with a loophole. They said we couldn't get the pizza, but they didn't say a single goddamn thing about us getting it delivered. So all of us pitched in to get a large pizza and had the guy deliver it. And our principal got pissed off, so I think, if I remember correctly, they banned deliveries too. Yeah, school wasn't fun. Yo, that Aria dose, though. That is fucking cool as shit. I might catch one. And it's a ghost type. Yeah, definitely gonna catch one of these. Definitely gonna catch one of these the next time. Keep forgetting I have quick balls. But yes, they neutered our school lunch. I remember I used to sneak off of campus to go to the gas station nearby just to get some different snacks, because I remember this one time I didn't have much money, so I asked my friends for a couple dollars and managed to round up what I thought was the lunch, which was $2.15. And then the lady was like, "Oh, it's $2.50." And I'm like, "Since when?" Like, I know I haven't bought lunch in a while, but when did they raise the prices to like $2.50? And she's like, "Oh, it's been like that for like a few months." I'm like, that is not right. That's bullshit. That must have been recent, but whatever. And I didn't have the extra change, so she was like, "Well, you better go out there and ask one of your friends to give you money." I'm like, "Lady, I already begged them for whatever they had left. Like, what do you want me to do about it?" So I had to leave my lunch. So that's fun. For 35 cents. So with the money that I did have, I just went to the station, got myself some donut sticks and a 99-cent soda, and that was that. And I did that for a while until one of the principals at our school was like, "Oh, Celestia, if you keep leaving campus, I'm gonna have to suspend you." I'm like, "I'm just getting food. What are you doing? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, we have food at the cafeteria." I'm like, "Crusty pizza and burnt chicken nuggets, you call that lunch?" "Buddy, I'm still gonna keep going to the store." So after a while, they just couldn't really do anything about it, because literally everybody went to the store. I know a bunch of people went to Domino's anyway. They didn't give a shit. One of the teachers that was posted up at the door, like, legitimately just let them go. Nobody cared. They made such a huge fuss about it. Ugh, school sucked. What's funny is in the winter, we had walking for fitness, and they made us walk around this park that was next to the school, and the gas station was right there, and hot chocolate was 99 cents. They legitimately did not let us just go there real quick. It was just across the street from the park. But I still got my chocolate. They didn't do anything about it. They saw me with the cup and they were like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" I'm like, "At the store, obviously." Oh god, hang on. Moon Denez is here. Oh, Celeste, you're winning your time. Oh my God. Charlie, sorry. Oh, Celeste, this time your winning streak is over. I plan to do with you what my school teachers did with me, humiliate you and break your dreams. Good thing I'm talking about school right now. And get ready for the fight of your life. There's a kid. Huh? A child? It's a ghost. What are you doing here, little one? This is no place to play. Bwah, there's a bad Pokemon among the rocks. I think I got stung in the foot. Wow, don't worry. I'm going to scare him off right now. When I was a kid, I used to get bitten by all the bug-type Pokemon. I developed a kind of pseudo-tolerance to the poison. Let's see. Well, I don't see anything. Oh, it's a phantom. Are you sure he hasn't left already? Maybe he was frightened by your presence. You should go back to your... Oh, Moondaness. Never change. You know, nope. There's just that ledge. But anyway, what was I yapping up about before? School lunch, I think. Oh, it was walking for fitness. Yes, they would complain when you went to get hot chocolate from the store, but I still managed to get it. And whenever we weren't walking around the park, we'd still like into the stores and just get whatever we happened to see, whether that was Coke or Doritos or whatever. Some of the teachers were cool about it. Hell, sometimes it was so cold that people would just hang up in the very back of the line and just smoke, and you couldn't really tell if you were smoking or if it was just your own breath, which was hilarious because a lot of people, a lot of girls ended up getting caught smoking, but then after a while they just didn't give a shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did, but oh my God, that just reminded me. We had this douchebag gym teacher with a mustache, and we always made fun of him and called him Cowboy because he legitimately looked like a cowboy. So I remember this one time, this kid, we'll call him John for simplicity's sake, he got suspended by him for whatever reason. I don't remember what the reason was that he got suspended for, but it was by him. And I remember this kid, the second he came back from his suspension, he just straight up goes up to this man and says, "You got me suspended, cowboy. What the fuck is wrong with you? I ought to rip that mustache off of your stupid fucking face." And all of us were just standing there like, dude, the fuck? You just come in here guns blazing right off the bat? Like, what's going on, man? Obviously, he ended up getting sent to the office again and got suspended for another week for threatening a teacher. But after that, he just kept calling him Mario, Super Mario Bros, and fucking Cowboy. Cowboy was the one that stuck. So when he came back, he promised to behave. And this man used to have Maxim magazines. I don't know if you guys know that, but they're sports magazines with often like really attractive women on the cover. So he ended up telling this other girl that it was actually like a Playboy, and she went to our other principal and snitched on him about him having porn in school, and this man almost got fucking pink slipped, all because of this one kid who wanted like revenge on him, sort of. It was hilarious. Like, the dude was gone for like 2 weeks because somebody told the principal that he had Playboy when it wasn't. I kind of felt bad for him after a while, but he was the kind of douchebag teacher that addressed people by last name as if we were in the fucking army and like nobody cared for him. Also, I think he got caught smoking weed in the back with a few other kids, so who knows. There was this other time, another gym teacher. We were doing the state standardized tests, and only the junior class had to take those. So the rest of us in like 9th, 10th, and 12th grade, we had nothing to do for like 3 or 4 hours. So most of us went to the gym. others, like the senior class, obviously came in late because they didn't have to be there for like the first 2 periods. But for freshmen and sophomores, like me, this was in the sophomore year, we had to be there mandatory because obviously only juniors and seniors could skip 3 periods. So there we were, hanging out in the gym, and then there was this other kid. There was this other kid named Nick. Really chill dude. Sold weed in school, of course. And I remember we could leave the gym to go get like a drink at the water fountain, but we had to come back. So we decided to just hang out at the stairs because they never said we couldn't hang out at the stairs. So we were just hanging there, looking out the window, bothering absolutely nobody. The other gym teachers didn't care because we were right there. They could see us. Out comes this other gym teacher who's like 45. This dude's kind of jacked. Walks up the stairs and immediately starts like talking shit. It's like, oh, what the hell are you guys doing here? You guys are troublemakers, all this, that, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, whatever. We'll just go back to the gym. So Nick, who's like sitting on this like heating vent thing, he just out of nowhere says, oh, shit. And the teacher just looked at him like, absolutely nothing. Like, I think this kid was stoned. I don't remember if he was or wasn't, but he looked stoned now that I think about it. So he just straight up looked at the teacher and said, yo, I don't want any problems, Mr. Pepperoni. Pepperoni nipples. And we're all just standing there like, oh, dude, what the fuck did you just say? And then this teacher, this 45-year-old man is like, what the hell's wrong with you? You want to go? I'll knock the shit out of you right here. And we were just flabbergasted. Here's this fucking grown-ass man threatening a 16-year-old who's stoned out of his mind. And then the other gym teachers just come out and it's like, hey, leave him alone. You don't want to hit him. It's like, I'll knock you on your ass. And then he got obviously pulled back into the gym. And we were just laughing our asses off. He ended up leaving at some point. And we didn't hear what the hell happened to him, but he came back like a day later, so I don't know if he got like sent home that one day. But I like to imagine that this man was squaring up to punch a stoned 16-year-old in the face right in front of witnesses, all because somebody made fun of his pepperoni nipples. It's fucking hilarious, man. The shit that happens in high school. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit went down in our high school. Saw a few good fights myself. I remember this one time our cafeteria was split into like 3 sections. It was like the main room, the side room, and then the very back room. And I remember a fight broke out over in the very back room. Everybody fucking ran all the way over there, and I remember this one kid who was like 4'9". Like he looked like a legitimate child, but he was a 12th grader. I remember he got like trampled by all the other people that were like running towards the other side of the cafeteria. And what's funny is that the fight didn't even last that long. It was just like 2 slaps, but everybody shouted, like somebody shouted fight, and everybody just ran in that direction, and this poor kid got barreled. I don't know if like he got stomped on or anything, but feel bad for him. All these years later, and I still remember this fucking kid just walking out of the lunch line getting barreled. Shit. We found Mundanez. Help, Celeste, don't let them eat me. Ooh, I like the music. Wild Pokemon Ariados challenges you. You made a mistake. You went with Spinnerax. Oh, it's the Johto battle theme. I'm trying to think of another story. I know a few kids ended up getting suspended for a long time because they were caught having sex in one of the closed up stairwells, because there were a bunch of stairwells that the school didn't make use of. and there was one in the very like back of the school, and I know a bunch of kids enjoyed doing that kind of shit there. I don't know what came off of that, so I don't know if they got like expelled or whatever, but I know some got caught. I know one time the police went into the school with their fucking drug dogs because they were looking for somebody who was selling crack. So like they had to do like a search of all the lockers and shit. I don't think they found him. I do know one of our teachers ended up having a stroke, and she got like taken out of the school, and apparently she also did crack. That was just a rumor though. I don't know if there was a connection there or not. Oh, fuck, okay. Huh, pure air. I don't think they're getting out of this one. If this is the end, Celeste, I want you to know that I appreciate you being my only friend who has never spat in my face. Yes, even Professor Ibano spat in my face once. I made a joke about his bald head. Datu, use flash. Oh, it's Gala. What are you doing? You mustn't play with the Ariados of the forest. Good thing I was around, Celeste. These Pokemon can't stand intense light. Celeste's friend? Wow, I see you have an interesting contact list. I'm Moondaness. I'm a gym leader. I know, I beat you, don't you remember? Not really. When I see a pretty girl, I usually close my eyes to avoid seeing how she judges me with her eyes. Although that was the old Moondaness, the new Moondaness is adventurous, strong, and indomitable. Well, something tells me that Celeste wouldn't get caught by these Pokemon. This was your doing, wasn't it? You must be more careful. Ouch. I've had enough misfortunes for one day without being scolded. I'd better go while I've still got some dignity left. All good then, Celeste? Have you been stung? I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. I mean, now we have a mission. Both of us. You remember, don't you? To find out the reason for our visions. Anyway, Caligina City is near here. I hear their gym leader is really tough. I think if we keep traveling and getting stronger, we will find out the truth of all of this. It's a feeling. Okay, but what about... okay, never mind. Please tell me I'm almost out of this forest. Oh, it's a cowgirl. Let me check this way. Yeah, there's nothing this way. An item. Hey, a Dawnstone. That's not bad. I have nothing that evolves with it, though. Okay, back down here. The air is less stuffy in this area. The exit is near. But yes, I don't have many more school stories. Well, I do, but oh, I forgot I had lightning rod. I'm immune. I do vividly recall this one time there was obviously, because I live in the north, and whenever it snows there's a school delay or school cancellation, and I remember this one day very vividly. I got up as normal and decided to go to school instead of, you know, looking outside saying shit, it's snowing, let me just sleep in. No, I decided to be a good student this time around and actually go to class. And of course, on my way there, I see absolutely nobody. It's freezing rain. The roads are slick. I have sneakers. I don't even have winter boots because I fucking hate boots. That's another thing entirely. Like, all the winter boots just suck. But regardless of that, I made it to like the main street, and I wasn't that far from the school, and I was like, where the fuck is everybody? So I decided to call the district, and there was a 2-hour school delay. So here it is, 7:35 in the morning, and I'm standing here in the cold fucking rain. So I turn my ass around, and when I'm going home, I end up slipping in the middle of the fucking road and busting my ass on the pavement. But I got up. I was perfectly fine. I was like, all right, I'll just take that one on the chin and just keep moving. So here I am, walking all the way back home. Made it without falling a second time. And the second I am about to turn back onto my street to head home, one of my friends who lived nearby calls my name because they were also delayed, and when there's a delay, they usually came to my house to just hang out. So the second they call my name, I turn around and I end up slipping and I fall into a fucking puddle. So it was fucking freezing. Legitimately probably below zero or close to it. And here I am sitting in this fucking slush up to my waist in puddle water. And on top of that shit, they were my new jeans. So yeah, I ended up not going to school that day because holy fuck, I was pissed off. Even my girlfriend at the time was like, you want me to give you a ride? I don't mind picking you up. And I'm like, no, I'm staying home today. And she's like, but you have to take care of your grades. Like, you're gonna fail the year if you have any more absences. And I'm like, sweetheart, the only thing I am looking forward to is sitting in my bed eating Nilla wafers and watching The Price is Right. I am not going to school today. Fuck that shit. And she was like, all right, I'll come by after school with like soup or something if you feel like it. I'm like, I'd appreciate that. That would actually cheer me up. That was the best soup I ever had, by the way. But anyway, we made it to Caligina City. And let's see where the gym is. Why is there a mailbox here? Anyway. I keep yapping on about yapping on. And think about it. It all started with me sticking my hand in the toilet. Isn't that a fun way to start the day? Just sticking your hand in the toilet. Caligina City Gym, leader Celine. I don't know what she trains. Tell me, do you believe in spirits? Great. I also believe that there are many forces at work in the universe that we are not able to understand. It is very arrogant to think that we can explain everything with science. There is a God and there is a Jesus. You see them too, right? Not just me. Hmm. Strange ghostly barrier prevents you from moving forward. Oh. I am the sister of Celine, the gym leader. Not only does she live in my house without paying a penny in rent, but she also fills my house with spirits. Let's see if one day she opens a portal to a faraway place and becomes independent. Oh boy. Well, let's keep exploring Caligina City a little bit more. Actually, isn't this the place where Derringer is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where Derringer is. The leader Celine came from West Cefira as a child. Apparently, there she lived in a native reserve in very bad conditions. Entrena? It's a training house. Okay. Lately, they are locking up many Team Gatling recruits in Caligina prison. Who will catch them with how dangerous they are? Have you seen that well half hidden among the trees? I remember when I was little, there was a legend about how by throwing a magic stone, you could make a special Pokemon appear. Oh, that's probably Spiritomb. Caligina Station. Howdy. I'm going to my cousin's house for a week in Austral City. What parties we're going to have? Country life is great, but every now and then you fancy something more urban. Oh. By station, it was actually a train station. I thought it was like a police station. Fucking stupid. There's the well. Hey there, Bob. The Caligina prison is famous for being one of the few in the world that still uses Dusknoir as jailers. Apparently, these Pokemon emit an energy that affects prisoners' moods, making them more docile and manipulative. Many associations are trying to ban them as inhumane. Well, they're certainly not human. They're Pokemon. Howdy there, partner. You can't go into Caligina prison right now. We're moving a prisoner. Is that Derringer? So, if anybody want to tell me why there's a Lucario hanging here? I don't really like the implications of this. Jesus Christ. Caligina City became famous for being the city where the most dangerous outlaws were hanged. In fact, we have kept the scaffold for historical reasons. It used to be the main tourist attraction. Meowth liked to sleep a lot, but I think she would wake up already and get out of that burrow underground. Oh, poor kid. We come every week to leave flowers for our Meowth. He was like another son to me and like a brother to my son. He's deceased. Pokemon are such wonderful creatures that we sometimes forget that they are also mortal and also suffer from the passage of time and disease. They are capable of generating the strongest emotions, both joy and sadness. Rest in peace, Pokemon. The skull. We had arranged to meet Celine to play Dragonites and Dungeons. Don't you mean Dungeons and Dragonites? But in the end, she stood us up. Thank goodness Celine didn't come. When she plays the Master, it's not cool. Last time she sedated us with chloroform and we woke up in a cave full of Sableye. The game was won by the one who managed to escape from the cave. And well, I'll just say that we used to be a group of 7 people. Fancy a quick game of role-playing? It is very easy. Look, you are a powerful sorcerer traveling in a distant region. You can't come across a wounded Arcanine. What do? Heal it. Here, let me roll the dice. Wow, it looks like you didn't manage to heal him. Arcanine is weakened. You arrive at a Pokemon Center and someone has left a Restore All on the table. What do? Steal it. Great, you now have a Restore All. Wait. Now a villain is attacking the city. What are you going to do? Join him, face it, dance. Join him. Cool, you managed to defeat the villain after a legendary fight and become the hero of the city. It's been an entertaining game. Take this. HP up. Okay. Oh, that's that, I guess. Alright, I guess I've played long enough today. Gotta get some breakfast. Definitely the dumbest decision I made was to fucking play this instead of making food, but alright. We ended up making it to Caligina City today. You heard me yapping about senseless shit. And Mundanez ended up getting almost sucked by Ariados. So, without further ado, we'll save it here. And next time we end up taking Celine, the 5th gym leader. Because 2 episodes ago, we ended up taking the 4th one on, and Jesus, they're dropping like flies, these gym leaders. I don't know what she trains. I'm pretty sure it's fire, but I want to say ghost because of the ambience. But yes, enough of me yapping. Have yourselves a good day or night wherever you are. Get some breakfast, get some dinner. Fix your toilets, for the love of God. Nobody wants to stick their hands in the fucking tank. And, well, I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Tacos!
Thousands of dollars just to